Hey everybody, my name is Snowy, also known as Demonfreak, here in OGame, and this is part 16 of the OGame Turtle Defense series that I started like years ago. A lot of years ago actually, because let's go to YouTube and let's find OGame Turtle Defense. And yeah, this is part 1. So 10 years ago, according to this. Now let's see when I uploaded this. Let's pause it. And let's see, does it show any date? Yeah, just 10 years ago. 1 year ago I edited. It does not show exactly a date. Maybe I can click it. New or edit video. Maybe that will show. Let's see, it should show a date, show more. Let me see. Recording date, 9th of January 2015. Oh my god, that is more than 10 years ago. Because now it's 17 August and more than 10 years. Who plays a game for 10 years? It's like insane. But still, yeah, I am still busy with this game, and we just recently had a merge and on the US server, and actually it was like a drama because how they did it, I don't know. They put all universes apart from each other, and only universes with relative weak players could enter Volans. Volans was a target universe, so we could stay put. All my planets stay put, all the alliance members, they stay put. At least the alliance stayed intact. So at least that's a good thing. So, but of course you might be wondering, what have you been doing ever since? Well, building stuff, building up more mines, building or researching more lifeform researches to increase the value of metal boxes, because aside from a turtler, I am now also a what we call a metal spammer. For example, if we click on resources here, this is the main planet. I have a metal mine 57 over here. Metal Mine 57 and some other stuff as well. And with Lifeforms you can do a lot. With Lifeforms you click here, you make sure that these are very high. Especially this one is a nice one. This one gives 2% extra metal for each level. So if you click this, for example, yeah, thank you, you click on this option, it shows you what is the bonus. Now this setting is to level 34. It gives a bonus of 68% over your production. Now imagine that, 68%. But that is only when you are Roctal. All my planets are Roctal. Yeah. Okay, but before we continue with that, I'm going to focus on the defense first, because the original title was OGame Turtle Defense, and like I said, in the recent year or so I shifted a little bit away from the turtle aspect to the metal spamming aspect, because I saw more prospect into that. Because economy, when you make that grow, when you make economy grow, then eventually you can produce more, and if you can produce more, then you can get more, you can build bigger fleets, blah blah blah, the whole thing. Anyway, the defense at let's see, I have here a screen, another screen, this one, yeah, this is from, oh my god, we see like ugly things on the side. Look at this, oh my god. Ugh. Never mind it. Hopefully okay, let's put that away. So, here we go. So what do we see here? So this is my last video, part 15, and here I showed defenses from, I think, what is the current? This was the current on the 7th of January, I think, or this one. And this is the previous one, which just has more. This has 26 million rocket launchers, here 25,000. 25 million, and here we see the plasmas from 500,000 here. I don't know which time this has been recorded, that was before that, and this is from January, 560,000 and a bit. But we can utilize this So what we will do is let's compare this with the current situation. So let me move this a little bit to the side so we can still see it here, and then we check out what is now the situation at the moment. I'm not going to oh, here we go. Let's put that a little bit like that so we can put them side by side. Normally I make these screenshots with and then with Irfan View I will show you things, but for the time being this has to do. So if I click this and I press Ctrl plus, then it increases in size. Sort of. Yeah. Okay. So we gained a lot of rocket launches in like 7 months times. Nothing. We gained no single small laser. We gained no single heavy laser. We gained actually, wow, 20,150 Gauss cannons. Not bad. We gained a few ion cannons, but not because I was wanting to build these things, but these things are often requested for the rewards. If you build 10 ion cannons for, for a reward. Now plasmas, okay, I have to admit, it was 560. It's now 700,000. So that's not bad. That's definitely not bad. Okay, now let's go back here. And of course the shields are the same, the blah blah blah. So this is then, oh, I'm putting it away. That's not the idea. So let's press, let's mute this and let's press play. And then let's see where the fleet aspect is of this whole thing. I think it's here. Let's see. Is that my old fleet? I cannot even tell. Let's see. 24,500. Yeah, it says here 24,500. I zoom in now because, yeah, this is the old file. Before that, 24,500 Death Stars at that moment. Okay, and probably I will move that aside, and we'll put like the one from 7 January. Yeah, I put it here aside. I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching it. Fleet, it says now, what does it say? And now, come on. No, you dumbass, scroll down. So I'm going to explain the difference from this and this. But this was a situation at the 7th of January. Can you even see that somewhere here on this screen? That this was 7 January? Not really. Normal-wise you could see it here in the top. Like you can see here slightly, but it's not visible. Now, come on. Scroll down, you knucklehead. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, now scroll down. Yeah. God, it's like, how you call that? It's like I'm creating a cliffhanger here, basically. Okay, finally. Okay, we don't need to know the aspects of all that stuff. So this video here is now showing the fleet as it was on 7 January. Now let's get out of that and let's go back to this and put that over all those good-looking girls to the left. Oh goodness me. Okay, so oh my god, like that. So this is a little bit small. I hope you can see it, but if not, then I will tell you. So we are going to fleet, also not kidding around the bush or whatever. And look what happened here. A lot of changes. So here we have 65 million light fighters. Now we have 71 million, 0.6 million light fighters. Heavy fighters, not important. Cruisers is something that I have been working on a lot, especially the last 2 weeks. I've decided to, well, I come back to that later, but I've decided to make a big cruiser fleet because of reasons. Also, some battleships have been added, a few small cargoes, some extra large cargoes, as you can see, because I needed those to transport the resources for those metal mines 57. And oh my goodness me, those metal mines 57, they they cost so freaking much. It's like incredible. Why do I have 105,000 colony ships? Well, I will tell you why. Because there is a bonus or sort of reward when you get 100,000 colony ships. So something for you guys to know: build 100,000 of these and you get like a bonus. There was also a moment that I built a lot more battle cruisers. I have 11.2 million over here. Some extra bombers, also some extra destroyers, and here comes the big catch. Look at this difference: 41,000 Death Stars compared to 150,000 right now. And we are not even ready yet, because if you click here on shipyard, look what is still running here. Still 3,500 will be added, and I have currently the shipyards all filled up with stuff. Okay, so back to fleet, and of course, let's see. Actually, I have a little bit more spy probes. Very useful to giving your alliance members a moon or some debris. And I even swapped to another class to get a whole bunch of Reapers as well. Pathfinders, I probably lost one because I have 999 and I never swapped back again. So that's the difference in that. Now let's click this stuff away, also with all the nasty girls. Here we go. So this is the current situation as it is. Now what I have been doing lately is, like, if we click on this button, resource settings, like that, and you click here on Lifeform player bonus. Now here it tells you exactly what kind of bonuses you have on ships, shields, cost, and blah blah blah, the whole thing. For me, the most important thing is like this thing, the metal. Now all planets have like metal increasing lifeform researches. They take a lot of time to research, but in time they accumulate, and now I have a lifeform bonus of 180% and a quarter. Meaning that, let's say if I go to the shop, and currently I don't have any, where are those things, inventory, I don't have any platinum metal boosters active as far as I know. None of those. But anyway, if I, for example, say like we go to shop and I wait for these things, for example, to become 42k dark matter. Anyway, let's click this one. Then it says like you receive a daily production of metal from all your planets, which is 8.059 billion metal. Billion. To get an idea, a billion metal. And this is without having all the 40% platinum metal boosters active, because usually when I tend to, let's say if I get more of these, sometimes I just do, then I make sure that this value is as high as possible. So we increased and we put platinum metal boosters on all these planets, and then this value turns in 8.6 billion metal. And I tell you, you can build a lot of stuff with it. So that is doing pretty well. Going back here to the resources and the Lifeform player bonuses. So what I'm also doing lately is I am removing the light fighter. Where is the light fighter? Here. So it's only active on only 4 planets. You see that, the light fighter. Because in 1 second I can also produce a cruiser. Now the cruiser, as you can see here, I've been working on lately. I have most of the planets, nearly all of them. I'm increasing all its technology, so its speed is also getting faster, and the cruiser is already pretty fast. So the total bonus is now 65%, which is not bad. Now you might say, okay, cruisers. Okay, if I look at shipyard, you would see here there are cruisers, plus some Death Stars and cruisers. But if I click on the next planet, cruisers, next planet, more cruisers and some battleships. Next planet, nearly done. differs a little bit. This one has only recyclers, because in the event I make a battle and I need recyclers, I definitely need recyclers, so I'm building also a lot of those. Then this planet has still like 3 days worth of cruisers, and let's continue this. Also 2 days. Now let's not forget I started this thing like already 10 days ago, roughly, and it's still running on most of these planets. 6 days of cruisers, another 6 days of cruisers, and another 5 days of cruisers, and here we have 2 days of cruisers, and then we continue 6 days. Now we are nearly there. Don't want to bore you guys too much. I mean, you get the picture. It's like cruisers all over the place. Like that, another week. And 16 hours. This is another week. And even here, only 1 day. Okay, so it's different from planet to planet depending on how many resources I send to each planet. Great. So what has this done with the overall result? So in the high score, as you can see, I am second. So at the moment in Volans, this is the situation as of 17 August 2025. These are the regular points. Alan recently built a huge load of ships. We will see it later in military. Alan had been passive, you know, not building ships, but just focusing on the researches lately. But since the merge was upcoming, he was not sure about whether some players might enter Volans, and he was actually a little bit spooked about maybe the coming of a player called Obelix. But Obelix could not come here, so he said like, oh, okay, I'm now breathing steady. So, yeah, and for the rest, as you can see, the alliance, I don't know in the last video if I said that already, is like, you see now that there's like 2 alliances. We have WR and you have DSG. Now you see the chosen one, Furion, You Feel Me, Ghost, and also Spartan. They moved out of WR, but we still are on friendly terms with each other. We are not bothering each other, at least not yet. I mean, we don't know what is going to happen. There is not really an official statement said about that, but we will see. Then I click on economy. Economy is kind of important, at least to me, because economy, it says it all. You know, if you have like so many resources out of just one box, then you can just build like a lot of stuff, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea. And a nice side note to mention is like a real life friend of mine here called Sharox is also doing pretty well, coming up into the ranks, and it's also nice to have him around here. So, like I said, real life friend, you know, in real life. So yeah, research is there. I'm not so well, rank 7. I don't know. I mean, these 2 guys, Sozo and Alan, you know, 10 billion points more on research. Sometimes I wonder, what kind of researches do these 2 guys actually have? I mean, probably they have definitely a planet more, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Anyway, but military. So here comes the catch. So Alan stopped shipbuilding. You Feel Me and Ghost, they are mostly in vacation mode or inactive. So clicking on You Feel Me, he probably is blue. Yep, Smurf. I don't know what it is with these guys. You Feel Me is usually blue. And his father, Ghost. This is son, this is father. Ghost is the father of You Feel Me. So in Ghost, also if you click him, he's probably also blue. And then you only have, in the military sense, from DSG, the Chosen One left, and Furion. These two guys, by the way, formed an alliance in the beginning with another guy. I forgot his name. Long time ago already, but there were three guys anyway, and they could work pretty well together. Military wise, I am the one with the most ships, interesting enough, because 122 million, followed by Yafumi with 102 million, and the rest is following with all kinds of numbers. So even Alan only has 38 million ships, but Alan he built a lot of. I think he also built a lot of cruisers or battle cruisers, either or two. I'm not sure. And then you have the tab of Lifeforms. I mean, Lifeforms. Yeah, Alan, of course. He is the one with the big numbers on Lifeforms. And that's basically it. Now you might wonder, like, okay, what is the optimal situation to get the most production? I will show you. If you are in Lifeforms, then you have this combination, what you're seeing here. You can print screen it, etc. To do it yourself. Now you might wonder why this thing is set to 0. It's because this planet is my turtle planet. So I have like a whole gob of solar sets there, and even that had a reason. Well, look at this stuff. This is like funny. Look, I have like 348,000 solar sets. So because this planet, this whole game, this account is more than 10 years old. So in the beginning, I did not care so much about fields, but look at the fields. I'm using now 333 fields out of 340, and if you look on facilities, I have like a freaking terraformer 15. It's like, what the, 15, terraformer 15. And if I want to build number 16, I required 32 million energy. Holy smoke. 32 million energy. But even the other things are very dope, Who has like a nanite 15 and also a shipyard 25? I can build literally these dead stars just in a second. 1 second, a dead star. I mean, this is something we could not think about, like, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. It's completely nuts. Oh yeah, okay, so let's go back to the Lifeform. So let's go to another planet, this planet. Look, here I have the disruption chamber active. This thing gives extra energy. So I can even upgrade it if I want to, like that. Gives more energy to the planets. Now, then you click on the Lifeform development. And you get all these tiers. Now, tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. You have to collect artifacts to open some of these tiers. Yeah? Artifacts you obtain by clicking on Galaxy. And then you see this symbol over here that has to be purple in order to use it, like this. And you can click just on this button. For example, I click on it, and then the whole poink, they go, and you have like a whole zoink of ships going on exploration, searching for life forms, but also artifacts. Yeah. Let's also then, if we are doing this anyway, go to the other side. Ooh, like that. Click on discoveries, and then we have like, let's see, galaxy. I think 28 out of 29, which is fine. It's fine. So we're going back here. And you might print screen this, because this is the most beneficial situation you can get to get the most resources. Because this one, 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 and the last one, they are all production increasing items. Let's say, for example, this thing. You click it like that. Enhanced production technologies. You can click it, and then you see what it does. Now, as you can see, this is now level 16. Yeah, and it gives a metal bonus of 0.96%. Now, here comes the catch. You might think like, oh, that is not even 1%. That is nothing for level 16. But here comes the catch. These items, they do not count. If I do the research here on this planet, let's say on this planet, I make it to level 17, then this will count for all the planets. So I have 18 planets over here. So if I do the research here, and let's say you get, what was it, 0.06 extra, yeah, 0.6 like that, but you have 18 planets times 18. Only this would give a full 1% extra metal bonus on the whole system, on just one planet. Now imagine if I do only this item on all the planets, all 18 times, so I multiply this by 18 again, you get like nearly 20% extra metal bonus just for that. So that's why these things, this stuff is so important. This stuff really produces a lot more. This one, by the way, is even a little bit more interesting, because this is the only one, aside from I think depth sounding and this one, but this thing, check it out. This is the magma powered production, and if you click here on the question mark, you see the increase is 0.08. You see, not 0.06. All the others are this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. They are all 0.06. And then you have depth sounding and you have hardened diamond drill, but these are only metal related. So if you click on this one, only the metal production. And if you click on more details, it also increases it by 0.8. Yeah, this one is 0.8. And this one also, just verifying, 0.8. Yeah, it's also 0.8, but it's metal only, but also over all the planets. And then you have this thing, the Roctal Collector bonus. If the class bonuses as collector increases with each level, all bonuses except overloading, crawlers, discount on buildings, or blah blah blah. So every level gives like a collector bonus. Now I'm not 100% sure the collector bonus, if we go back to the resource settings, so you have a collector bonus which is mentioned over here, alliance class. No, this is the class. This is your bonus for being a collector. So it is now stated at 1.4 million, and I am kind of a little bit of thinking how this is calculated. I mean, the other things are easily to calculate. You know, the geologist is giving 10% more over your total production. The magma force here is giving the right now, what is it, 68% over the metal mine, and some other things as well. But anyway, the alliance class, the class itself gives you also those extra resources. So the exact amount is not 100% sure, but I do know the higher it is, the more you get. So no issues there. So we click back here, and I would say like also bring this up to a higher level, and the better it is. Now also what you have seen, I am replacing these with the light fighters with cruisers. So I bring this up to cruisers, because in the end I simply want to have like a whole bunch of cruisers. I have now 20 million nearly, and you have seen in the shipyard how much there will be added, a lot. And I'm not done yet, because while the cruisers are building, like a week time in this case, look, 48 billion metal, not coming from any box. No, this is just coming from, let's say, this planet. And what I usually do, if I have more than 1 billion resources, then I click just on this, and then this, and I transport those maximum amount of 1.2 billion metal. Imagine that, 1.2 billion metal to the main planet. Okay, fleets are full now, so it's fine. But imagine that, doing that 18 times 1.2 billion, then it's like 20 billion or so. So this is like a casual planet, so you might wonder, okay, how much do you then produce? Okay, here below it says total per hour, it's 21 million, total per day, this is about 500 million, total per week, 3 billion. That's just one planet. Just one planet. Metal, this is metal, yeah, this is metal. These are the other resources. So per day it's then 513. And just a second, guys, I need to let the cat out. Come on, Pui, you go out. You go. I already thought like I'm hearing something, you know. The cat behind me. But yeah, roughly this amount, and then times 18, that is then the production per day. Let's say 513 million times 18 planets. So this is then roughly the value of metal I have per day. And on the main planet it's a little bit more. So let's say 9.3 maybe billion metal per day. And that's per day, yeah, per day. So after 2 days I can empty the planets and I have another 20 billion on the main planet again. Do that a week and you have like 70 billion. Yeah, so you might ask, okay, and if you have that, then what I need to do only is go to the trader and then go to resource market. And I will exchange the resources only when this is like a big amount. And what also is important, only on this main planet I have like the large tanks to fill this up. You can see these tanks, 27, 27, 25. Because otherwise you have to use the, that trader more often. They cost only more dark matter. You don't want that. So it's like I can store here 175 million crystal. No, 175. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 175 billion crystal. Yeah. So as you can see, is this the same? That's interesting because this is metal storage. I can store 175 billion metal. And oh yeah, this is also 27. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the same then. Well, that's only, it's only handy when you have like a whole bunch of metal. Like if you have like a trillion metal, also happens from time to time. And then you can change that also both to this one and to this one. I have 52 billion capacity on the deuterium, so that definitely also works. So that's at the moment the status update on the 17th of August this year, 2025. And hope that you guys will be informed about that. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask about this. And another little thing I want to show you is here in the US rankings. So you have like, this is an overview of all the universes on the US server, OGame US. And it's kind of interesting to see that I'm here, well, at least rank 4. This is the highest ranking notation I have on the entire US server. So that's actually pretty neat, if you ask me. And for the rest, I'm also here, rank 6 with regular points, 4. Here I am not visible research. Military points, yes, I'm rank 9. Here, military points lost, no. Lifeform points, I'm not visible. Ships, I would be close to this one because this one has 128 million. I'm very close to that actually. And here, honor points, no. Military, no. I'm not so much of a destroyer. Lifeform economy, and I don't see my name here. Oh, I do see my name, Lifeform economy. Okay, not bad. So this is also the link. I will, You can just take that from what is this called? www.m more. How do I say this? www.mmorpg dash or slash no dash stat.eu slash. This is a slash. This is dash. I think. Well, whatever. Anyway, it does not matter. This is the current update. I hope you guys are happy with the update. Took 7 months, but I hope to make a new one again somewhere, maybe in let's say April 2026, assuming the world is still here with all the current events happening. Because before you know it, we have a nuke on our head. We never know, but let's not hope that. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you. Bye bye.